Shalom, y'all. I don't know if this has been happening to y'all lately, but you feel more like better when you are around, trees, around water, stuff that look like, parks or like a lot of trees. You feel more at peace like that. Especially even when you're by yourself. It's like more quiet. It's like your spirit ain't even bothered. Even though, you got the monitoring spirits, sometimes they be popping in and out. But when it's like, I heard that on cue. It's like, I don't know. It's like you can't be around a lot of people. You can't be around like packed and crowded regions. Like for instance Times Square, places like that where it's constant traffic, constant people. Even walking in certain blocks, certain neighborhoods where it's just constant traffic, like I don't know, it's like your spirit is always constant, like, because you're around a lot of different kind of people operating with different spirits, negativity. Some is positive, some is negative, and it's like everything is coming around you because you're operating with this, with the Most High, and Yeshua is the light of the world, so are you. But you're getting in tune with your spiritual walk, spiritual journey, and it's like I find it more interesting that you will feel more at peace around trees, water, like wooded areas. And when it's empty and not so many people, you feel at peace. I heard that in between, see? Alright, I'm cute. But that's the truth though. That's the truth. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if you could relate to this, but you can't be around, like, the things that you used to do before your spiritual awakening, like before Most High removed the veil, and you started seeing all these weird things, and you started seeing things that is unusual, and and of course a lot of things start happening to you too, during this whole spiritual awakening, because we know that, the devil got a job to do too, his spirits and all that. So things happen, but the Most High is always with you, protecting you. And he knows the, his plans for you. He knows the plans for you. The Most High knows it, and it's like, the things you used to do while you was asleep, plugged in to this matrix, like the things you used to do, you can't do it no more. You can't be around certain people anymore. You can't be around certain environments anymore. It's like it bothers your spirit. And it's like an uncomfortable feeling because, it's a lot of energy vampires, and it's a lot of energies being harvested. And because the Most High is the light of the world, and so are you, because you're following the Most High, and then you're on this spiritual awakening journey, your energy is high. So a lot of people like to take a piece of that energy or want to be around that. And there's a lot of people operating with negative energy, bad spirits. You got some with good spirit, but there's a lot of people with bad spirits. And the reason for that is because a lot of people, like I said, they unhealed, they're hurt, trauma, they're dealing with things, and some of them don't. They didn't take the time out of themselves to work on themselves, or some of them don't know God and hasn't come to Him yet to start knowing exactly who God is and letting Him pave the way on your spiritual journey. A lot of people haven't done that yet. Some people are still in tune with what they're doing and being surrounded by a lot of different people, a lot of different energies. And it's like when you wake up and you start seeing the world for what it is and start seeing a lot of weird things, It's like the stuff you used to do, the stuff you used to be around, the stuff you used to like, the stuff you used to do. No matter, even if you was to try to do it or get back to it, the Most High will always warn you, convict you, and get you out of there. It's like you can't do it no more. No matter how much you try, it's like he's going to get you away. The Holy Spirit is always going to boom, boom, convict. Or you're going to start feeling that pressure, no matter what. And then when you get in around parks, and when you get in around water, you know, in nature, you feel at peace. You feel, it's like your spirit is like, it's relaxing. It's like this is where it's supposed to be, right? Around all of this stuff. And then, of course, when you're around certain small groups of people, the energy won't be that bad. Maybe you might see, like, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 persons in that group that's an agent, because, you know, demons, when somebody is demonly possessed, they all do the same thing. I already talked about it with the gang stalking tactics, what they do. That's how demons, when it's in somebody, that's how they operate. So when you see even people you know doing all that stuff, that's how, when a demon is in somebody, even if it's not a human, a shapeshifter, that's how they speak to one another, you know? But other than that, like when you see small groups of people as well, it doesn't really bother your spirit, you know? But when you're in all these crowded places, it's like, man, your spirit gets bothered. And then it's like, even if you try to be alone in these crowded spaces, minding your business and all that, everybody want to be around you, you know? But I get it, because Yeshua is the light of the world. So are you. So it's like you have this light, you know? So even if you don't want the attention, even if you're not looking for the attention, it's still going to come to you. People's going to still want to be around you. And then you're always going to be getting constantly tested. And I'm telling you, man, when you wake up and when you start following this spiritual journey and start following God, and it's not an easy walk, but a lot of things is going to start happening into your life where you be like, what is going on? Then you're going to start seeing a lot of people on your walk, even in regions or wherever you're going, a lot of unfamiliar faces that you have never ever seen in your path. And then you're going to see a lot of people, some people who you once knew, but didn't really talk like that, but it's one of those like, hey, what's up, this and that type thing. Without saying words, but you always see these people's faces, you know. You be like, yo, what's up, keep it moving, and it's like, hey, what's up. You're going to constantly see those kind of people always around, like never before. You know, and then it's like the people who you know too, they're going to start acting out, and it's like, yo, you can't be around us. Like the Most High is just, he's trying to let you know, like, yo, he got better plans for you, and this is like, not only does God have better plans for you, it's like now you're getting more in tune with nature. See? Watch the red. The agents. I know what's up already. The red. You heard the laugh in between? The agents, sometimes they don't like to get exposed. But they have no problem illegally spying on you, stalking people, acting with the phones, you know, recording you. But when they get exposed, because this gang stalking isn't an illegal program. But when they get caught for what they do, they don't like it. So, but yeah, man. And that happens very rare when you're around like these kind of parks. But, you know, it's like when on your spiritual journey, it's like you're looking at things different now. Your taste in music is starting to get different. More like you want more instrumentals, more music for the Most High. It's like high frequency music, choir stuff. You know, it's like now everything, your taste is getting different. See, you hear that in between, noise campaign? See, that's truth. You don't want to be around this, like the environments you used to be around, the people you used to be around. It's like it doesn't, like you can't be around it anymore. You know, you can't. It bothers, like, you know. So, you know, I know a lot of y'all have been feeling like that lately too. And you are more in tune with nature, wooded areas, parks. And yeah, man. It's just like a peaceful feeling when you're around the trees, the grass, the water. You know, any time of the day either. Night, morning, nighttime, afternoon, it doesn't matter. You know? And the Most High even told us that, you know, He gives you rest. Even by the water and green pastures, you know? So, that's what happens. Y'all see things different, man. When you like, when you see, like when you see, you look at everything different, man. You don't look at, I'm telling you right now, you don't look at this world the same. Wanting to be outside in the, like wanting to be outside in the city, like around places, bars and all that. You don't want to be around that no more. It's not doing you nothing. Like, it's like, at one point you was with it, chilling and all this stuff, but it's like now when you come in with the Most High and you starting to feel things and you on this new journey and things is being like, you know, it's like, what is going on here? But I still trust God, and it's like, the stuff you used to do is, and be around, and you can't, man. You can't. And you can't even force it either. You can't even force it either. Because no matter, even if you try, you're going to want to leave that, because the Most High is going to bring you back to where He wants you to go, where He wants you to be at. And the people who He has for you, they will, in His timing, they will arrive to you. You know? So it's like, you just gotta be patient on this journey, enjoy it, but it's I'm telling you, man, the things I used to do, you don't, it's not entertaining no more, it's not fun. You know? It's like you're like, man, I just trust you, God. And it's like, I just keep staying in the faith, keep praying, and just keep thanking you, and just keep going about the day. You know, but always stay in prayer, because God He will provide for you throughout your journey. But it's like, energy is real, y'all. You know, but that's the discernment. You know, so you're gonna know when you are around people that's operating low, bad spirits. You're gonna feel it around you. You know, so sometimes when you start feeling all that in your body, all this pressure and all this stuff, and you start feeling this discomfort, yeah, stay in prayer, but just know that it's the surrounding, it's the people around you. That's what it is. It's the people around you operating with their spirits, with demons, unhealed, and it's like they everything wants to be around you. You know? So this is why it's like I just started doing this walk now, and for quite some time I just started noticing. I was like, you know what? I feel more at peace around grass, around water, around nature, around parks, than if I'm in crowded places or around a lot of people. And this is what happens when you unplug from the matrix. As soon as you walk out your apartment or wherever you're at, you start already seeing the synchronization. Niggas, people is just popping out of nowhere, walking past you, from behind, from in front of you, like NPCs looking at one another. You know, you're gonna see all of that. And then when you look away, you look back, you just saw somebody just astral projecting glitch. You see all of that. Then you go, okay, things ain't. You see what you see. So don't let nobody try to gaslight you and say your mind, your mental, or what's wrong, or something ain't right with you, you need help type thing. No. They gaslighting you. Don't let nobody gaslight you, all right? Because this world is more spiritual than physical. This world is more orchestrated and staged. I'm telling you, you know, but this is why you notice that once you start waking up, a lot of things start happening to you. A lot of things. But this is what happens when you decide to follow the Most High. This is when you decide to take the call and just to start, you know, trusting Him and being in tune with Him and seeing where it goes, you know. To the other people who know you or don't know you, they're going to say what they're going to say. But they're going to look at you like, yo, what's up with him or her? What's going on with him or her? They're going to look at your life a little different. They're going to look at your profile, your page, you know, the monitoring, but they're going to look at your profile. They're going to look at your page. They're going to look at the videos. And this is not how they knew who you was before. You never talked this way. You never, you know, so to them, it's a little, they're like, huh? What? You know, but then, of course, some of them, too, are operating with unclean spirits, man. The monitoring spirits are going to use them, too. You know, and you're going to see that when you wake up. You're going to see who's who. You're going to feel that energy, too. And you're going to see people act weird towards you. And you're going to see some who don't, but a lot will. But that's because their spirits, the demons, is being bothered. But yeah, it's like, I just want to know if y'all relate to that. You find more, like, when you're not around people, when you're by yourself, you feel at peace. When you're by yourself, around nature, around grass, around trees, around water, you feel at peace. And then, of course, you know, the Most High is going to align the right people with you and for you. There's always people who's on the same journey like you. Everybody's going through the same thing all over this world. You're not the only one going through this. You're not the only one going through your spiritual journey. You're not the only one who the Most High lift up the veil. You're not the only one. A lot of people all over this world is going through the same thing of all of this that's happening. So this is for y'all, that y'all can relate to this. And the grass, like when you by the grass and the trees, walking in nature, just being by yourself in general, you feel at peace. You feel at peace. Don't get me wrong, I have come across certain people I spoke to and it didn't feel bothered. But then, of course, when you're around a lot of regions or certain places, just by walking, they just everywhere. It's like you can't be around that. You can't. It'll bother. It'll bother your spirit if you're around a lot of people. But the Most High gives you peace, and you know, His peace is unexplainable. And this quietness that you feel when you in nature, when you in the park, when you by the water, that kind of peace that you feel when you by yourself, because you're really not by yourself. God is with you always. But when you like this in nature, you can have time to be, it's quiet, you hear the nature, besides the noise that you hear in the background, but there's times where it's just quiet. You feel at peace, you feel the wind, you get more in tune with God. But this peace that you feel when it's quiet, man, this feels good. But at the same time, when God gives you His peace, like when you want that peace, is even better than the quietness that you have now. It's way better than that. And even amongst when you're in crowded areas too, around a whole bunch of like people with energy, you still pray in your mind for the peace, to rebuke and bind while you're on your journey in your mind. Yo, it's a different peace too. You know, it's like this hardened pressure you get in your spirit when you ask for like the peace, when you ask for while you rebuking and breaking things while you walking, especially when you're around crowded regions and a lot of people. You pray in your mind, you know, and you ask him to give you the peace, comfort, rebuke, bind, break regions wherever you're going, you know, even while you're on this walk. And man, God is good, man. Regardless of your situation, what you're going through, God is good. God will provide. God will be there for you. You just have to trust him, you know. And a lot of y'all are going to be misunderstood on this journey. You are. Even when you post what you post, even when you speak what you speak, a lot of people who relates to you and is part of the same journey, going through the same thing, they're gonna understand. But then of course you got a lot of those, not only are they agents, but you got a lot of people who still asleep, and they're gonna come onto your posts, comments, and say certain things, and you just you pray that the Most High opens their eyes, but you just gotta just look at them and go, man, a lot of these people are not on the same journey like you. Some of them are still plugged in, some of them are still asleep, and a lot of people, it's like they're not meant to go where the Most High wants you to be at. The Most High don't want certain people to be around. Like the Most High don't want certain people to be a part of this journey. The Most High has certain people for you. And a lot of people who you know, and a lot of them, they're not gonna go where the Most High wants you to go. Where he has for you, a lot of them can't go, and they are not gonna be able to go. You know? But yeah, man, it's a whole different ballgame when you wake up. This is the peace right here, yo. In nature, by the grass, by the water. It's the peace. You know, I mean, even though when you walk in certain parks, it's always crowded and secluded with certain people, but it's like, quiet is always good. Quiet is the best. Your alone time is the best. No matter what. And some people don't know how to be alone. They don't. And I feel like to those people out there who hasn't been alone or haven't taken the time out to be by themselves, give it a try. Try it. Ask the Most High, right? Stay in prayer with God, the Most High, and ask him to help you. You know, if you want to be by yourself, if you want to be alone, if you want, the Most High is going to reveal to you always, right? Always ask God to reveal to you who's for you, who's not for you. Expose the fakes, expose the real. God is going to expose who is who, especially when you ask him. So when they start to show who they are, now you already know, okay, I can't be around this one, because now you're already seeing the spirit. Most High is letting you see through the spirit, their spirits, and some of them is not operating with the Most High. So now you know, okay, let me keep away. Now you know who to just get away. You know, pray for them, but just get away. Don't be around them. You know? So for a lot of y'all who can't be alone, try it. Just like one day, just go out for a walk, go to a park, be by the water. talk to God in your mind or out loud, and I'm telling you, you're gonna start feeling a lot better when you by yourself. But regardless, this happens when you get your spiritual awakening. When you're around your spirit, when you get that awakening, and when you start seeing this, everything is just different. It's like you are going to know, like your spirit, the Most High is gonna warn you, but you're gonna know based off your feeling, like, okay, this environment ain't for me. The people who I'm around, it's not for me. Even when you're walking by certain places, bars and all this stuff that you see, you're just gonna look at it and go, you're just gonna make a face like, I can't be around that. Then you're gonna see certain people talk a certain way, dress a certain way. You used to be around that, but now it's like you don't even want to be around that. You don't. So yeah, man. Enjoy your spiritual journey. It's not easy. It's not easy, the journey. But it has its moments where it's good. And then there's things that just happens, but you know that, the enemy got a job to do too. But the Most High is with you. So it's like it goes up, then it goes down, but always stay, and pray. But yeah, see how everything just starts blowing, how the wind just starts blowing everything. It's beautiful, man. You feel like that nice breeze. It's a beautiful thing. So y'all stay prayed up, stay safe. Plug from this matrix.